Hey guys, got a new Balisong instructional for you today. I know a couple of my Balisong viewers have been dying for a new move, and I'll have new moves in the future. However, a good friend of mine actually requested that I show a video on different closing methods. I think when you're dealing with Balisongs, a lot of people are, of course, interested in learning all different ways to open their Balisong. However, what's not focused on very often are different ways to close it. People just, they naturally, whatever comes naturally to them, they'll try as far as closing. I want to tell you guys, it's very, very easy to do different closings. Really depends on what position, what grip you're in, how you're holding the balisong. You can do all different closings. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to show you a couple different ways to close your knife, after you're flipping it. The one thing you'll notice probably, and what I've noticed early on when I first got into balisongs, is that almost every move, with the exception of rollovers, you can repeat the move in the open position to therefore close it. What am I talking about? For example, let's take the fast draw, okay, or quick opening. By the way, there's a bunch of different names. The names that I give these moves are names that are probably outdated in some cases. So you might see the move and you'll say to yourself, well, I think that's called this, or blah blah blah. There's a lot of different names for the same moves. But generally you understand what I'm talking about. So basically the fast draw, if you watch my video on that, very easy opening. Now in the open position, you do the exact same thing to close the knife. Pointer finger and thumb. Again, you can refer to the other video for this, but pointer finger and thumb on the safe handle, dropping the bite handle, okay, repositioning your grip, and then lifting up. So the same move to open, you can now do to close. Very simple. This is the same thing for the basic horizontal opening, which I have a video on. If you don't know how to do that, you can refer to that video. But once open, do the exact same thing to close it. Open, closed. Open, closed. Open, closed. Open, closed. So you kind of see the pattern here. For the most part, most moves you can do that. Now, that's in the open upright position like this. Something that might be different is if you're in a reverse grip like this, okay, and you have your knife open. Say you're like this and you're in the ice pick grip, okay, or modified ice pick grip. How can you close this? Very simple way would be to grip the safe handle. Now, if your blade's facing out away from you, you're going to be gripping your safe handle here. If you're holding it in reverse grip like this, it would be slightly different. I'll show you that in just a moment. But holding it with the blade outwards, you're going to want to use the side of your thumb on the safe handle, okay? Extend your forefingers, and as you're extending them, push forward, so you're dropping that bite handle. In one motion, as you're pushing forward, again, this sort of counterclockwise motion, you're going to be lifting up. And as you're doing that lifting up, you want to now grip the safe handle again with your four fingers, so you can move your thumb out of the way as that closes. So that's the move to kind of open the knife, and to close it. Whoop. That time I didn't have the timing down, and the handle had hit the palm of my hand. So let's try that again here. So there you go, nice and easy. Now if you have this reverse grip, you can get a little bit, a little bit tricky and do an aerial to close. What I don't see a lot of people doing is aerials to close their knives, or the balisong. Very, very common to see aerials to open, but I almost never see them to close. So let's try, again, this is a little tricky. You can watch my aerials video to get a general idea of how to do them. But to close this, you can use an aerial. Actually get that to the closed position. Again, a little tricky. I'm not going to have real time to break that down to different steps, but if you play around with it, you can probably figure it out. Same thing for the this kind of saber grip. When you're holding this in this position here, you can also do an aerial to close it. Whoop, sorry about that. I was off camera. I'll try to get that more in frame so you can actually see it. That'd be good, right? Once open, you do an aerial to close it. Very simple. Well, I you know, it's simple in theory, but of course there's a timing issue, and you just have to get a feel for your balisong. So it doesn't matter what way you're opening your balisong. Once you're ready to close it, for the most part, you can do the same move to close it. So those are just a couple different ways you can, you know, close your balisong. Of course, different moves, they're going to limit you in different ways. Again, you have to realize how you're gripping the knife. That's going to affect what you can do to, you know, to close it. Let me show you that other one I was telling you, doing the ice pick grip with the blade out. The blade's in. You're just kind of reversing this instead of, actually, you know what, you can do the same way. Instead of throwing it out with the blade outwards, you can also throw it out with the blade in. The problem is that when you do this, if you screw up your timing, now the blade is going to hit your palm on your hand. So not the safest way. I would say if your grip's like this, do it in the reverse fashion. In other words, letting the bite handle go this way, okay, dropping, and then repositioning that way. So let's see if I can get a little more fluent. So a little bit easier that way. But of course, as you can see here, plenty of ways to open and close your knife. For the simple ones, just repeat the move and it's closed. So I hope this quick video, or maybe not so quick video, was helpful and not too confusing. So once again, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.